When here we are today, we have Patrick, my good old friend. Patrick, how are you, man?
Dude, I'm amazing, man. I haven't seen you since we were back on stage with Joe, bro. The G.I. Joes, remember that?
That was a great time, man. That was a great time. A great learning experience, man. What's going on with you? What have you been up to that since those days?
Dude, I've just been doing so many different things, bro. I've been getting into modeling more acting. I just did something for the Soul Train Awards, and I just did something for Lululemon last week. It's just,
Wow.
everything's going amazing, bro. I'm loving it.
Wow. That sounds like you got a lot of things in your plate. I mean, you seem to be in really good shape, and also too, you seem to have this really good energy, and I love it. So
Yeah, dude, you know, like, especially in this field, like, even like just not even the acting modeling stuff, I'm helping in like business too, and like helping like direct and produce like my buddy's new show coming out on YouTube. So like it's just about personality. It's about giving the people what they want, and the best thing you can give to people is your own personality, your own self.
I totally agree with that, and I think you're just perfect for that industry. You seem to be like an all-around type of guy. I've always felt like you have such a bright future, and honestly, I am so excited you're here today because we have plenty to talk about. I'm sure there's a lot of people that wants to know more about your personal life, fitness life, dating life, everything about you, man. So the spotlight's on you, man.
Ask me whatever you want. I'll give you whatever answer I can give you.
So you mentioned about a business that you're going out with like Lululemon, and what is that all about?
So the Lululemon thing was for the run club in town. So I got asked to do the clothing and photos for Lululemon for the run club in town. So I was able to wear the clothes, I was able to go on the strip, and I was running on the strip taking photos for their run club, dude. It was incredible. I met some of the people who run it too, so that was flawless. And the guy who got me that job is a good buddy of mine. He always has me do his runway show every spring, every summer. And I met a lot of connections through that show too. And then the BET thing I did for the Soul Train Awards was awesome. I met an awesome photographer. I met awesome producers, directors, and hopefully, they can get me into more things. And I met so many amazing actors too from, I don't know if you remember the show Martin.
Yes, I do.
Dude, I got to meet Pam and I got to meet Gina, bro. I got to act with them.
I could not believe I was watching you. I was just like, no way, this guy. Like, I know him. Like, he is amazing, man.
Yeah, dude. It's just, ever since I was on that show, MTV's 90s House, I just been focused on this field, dedicated to this field. And, and it's awesome how, especially if you're like a religious person, like I'm Catholic, so I believe in God and everything. So, like, I got that blessing, and then my family got the blessing of creating our own business, which is we do glass and mirror. So then I've been learning the business side of construction and everything. So like I'm like, ever since 21, man, I've been getting an all around like whole thing of like what you have to do in life to be successful.
Yeah. Wow, man, I just feel like you started off at such a young age. You got so much ahead of you, and you're doing it right from what I can see. Actually, if anything, you're doing the most at anybody I know, and that's pretty awesome. But one thing I want to ask you, man, is how do these gigs land on you, or do you look out for it, or how does that actually work?
I just met so many people over the years, man. I've just been, like, right now I got signed to a best agency in town, and like literally like the week I got signed, I got offered to do a runway show at the fashion show. I was doing Mexican Independence Weekend. I was doing the Macy's spring show, and I got to wear all the clothes, and I got to meet so many people, amazing people. A bunch of people who've done Chippendales, people who've modeled for big shows all over the world. And, making connections with those people gives you more opportunities and more gigs. So I've just met a lot of people over the years that give me more opportunity. Like this job that I did for BET was a buddy of mine named GK. And GK does like all like the Elvis impersonators in town, does like all like these shows on the strip. And he sent me the job, and I signed up, and they for like 5 minutes later, like, you're the stripper. And I was like, cool, man, I'm down. I'll be there. Tell me the place, the time, and I'll guarantee I'll kill it.
So it sounds like it's all about who you know in Vegas. Since it's just a small town, I guess that, who you just get, the word around about yourself and how good of it works. So, I mean, obviously with a face like that, everybody wants to be with you, right, Patrick?
I guess so. I think it's more of my personality, man. Like, people just get along with me. I understand people. Like, anyone that I meet, it's always like let's say, like, some metal militia looking dude. He'll be like, "Oh, bro, like I like dirt bikes," and I'm like, "Oh, I used to ride dirt bikes when I was a kid. I used to have like a little '50 Honda." And he's like, "No way, fucking, you know." So I always find something I connect with somebody, and like we just become friends afterwards.
Oh, that's
Just
so
like
awesome.
me and you became bodybuilding friends.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, man,
We
totally.
connected because we were like, we're all going for the same goal at the end of the day. We're here to get first place.
The good days, man. The good days. Wow. Okay. So, one thing that everybody wants to know is how did you start into fitness? I kind of noticed that, like,
And you know, little by little, you know, life happens, things take place, and I lost my sister.